Hey, what's up guys? It's Billy Hauser. I am here right now to make a quick video on the importance of working while everyone else is not working. I think that this is like one of the most important things that I've followed in the past 3 or 4 years of my life. And it's almost become fun to me, just knowing that when I'm putting in the work, that 90% of my competition is not. You know, right now I'm heading up to a sales appointment right now. It's Monday morning. Nothing special, right? But I did spend the entire weekend preparing for a lot of what I have going on this week, right? And I know personally that a lot of my competition did not prepare as well as I did. So I'm starting Monday morning completely confident, you know, ready for the entire week, whereas other people might not be starting with as much preparation. You know, one thing that I've seen a lot of success in doing, especially through school, in case you guys don't know, I was like a 4.0 student for 3 years, and in doing that, like, by no means am I saying that because I'm like pumped on it. I actually think it's actually one of my biggest regrets in life, is actually putting that much time and effort towards school. But I did get results from it, right? And I have learned how to apply the principles of hard work that I put towards school, towards other areas of my life, which is something that I do not regret, which makes me regret it less. But regardless, I saw results in school, and where one of the areas where I actually kind of beat out the competition, quote unquote, if you will, it was during the weekends, right? When people were going out partying, I was you know, holding like study groups and shit. Again, it was
continue on to I-76 West.
Sorry, I'm taking directions right now. And you know, that just has benefited me so much, you know, and it's so cool to like,
in 4 miles, take exit 348 toward Lincoln Drive and Kelly Drive.
Is that Siri's voice? I've never really thought of that. So regardless, right, putting in the work while other people aren't is just one of those areas where you can kind of make up on the time you spent. Sorry, jeez, all over the place today. Is where you can make up on time that was not well spent. And it's really about taking a competitive mindset with this. As you guys know, I grew up racing dirt bikes, so I come from a very competitive background, and because of that, I find little competitions in everything. And you know, it makes me feel good when I'm at the office. You know, one of my best friends that I work with, his name's Tom Ailing. There used to be times where him and I are very competitive, and we would just like stay at the office. You know, when one of us would say that we were about to leave, the other one would say, okay, I'm gonna be here for another like 15 minutes, and we'd be like, oh, fuck you. And then, you know, I'd stay for another 15, and then he wouldn't leave because he didn't want to leave before me. And then we'd end up staying there for like an hour, and then we'd just like truce and leave at the same time. But in doing this, right, in having a accountability partner like Tom is with me, what it accomplishes is it beats out all the other people who aren't even close to that wavelength. Yeah, he might spend 5 more minutes than me at the office one night, and I might spend 5 more than him the night after, but cumulatively what we're doing is just smoking everyone else. And that's why I think it's really important, if you want to be an anomaly, you have to act like an anomaly. If you want to be you know, the sore thumb in your organization, then you have to act like the sore thumb. Now sore thumbs
in 2 miles, take exit 348 toward Lincoln Drive and Kelly Drive.
Sorry, I need this on because I have no idea where I'm going. So you can use this, right, having an accountability partner to beat out a lot of other people. And you know, that's why I think if there's two areas where you can, I always say it's not about what you do during work hours. It's more so about what you do outside of work hours. And what that includes is after 5 p.m., which is the socially accepted cutoff time, right? And then Friday night, Saturday night, Saturday, Sunday Sunday should be used for preparation, and Friday night and Saturday night I do some of my best like creative work. When I was in a band, one of the reasons that we released so much music over a short period of time when we first started was because we didn't really go out and party. We had so much fun, writing and improving, that we didn't see the need to go out and party because we were already having fun as is. And, I think part of this comes from my background in motocross too, because when I grew up in high school, I didn't really get the same upbringing that a lot of my friends did, because, when the weekend came, a lot of people in my high school would go out and get ready to party and go hang out with everyone that they went to school with, whereas I was jumping in a 60-foot motorhome traveling to northern New York or Florida or Tennessee or upstate Pennsylvania or wherever, and for the next dirt bike race. So I learned to work during my off time, and I think I really built up that habit from when I was in school. The reason I'm making this video is because, I definitely feel like I have something to teach when it comes to putting in work when most people aren't. And if you know me, then you obviously know that I work constantly, right? And I'm not just saying this. And I mean, I just find so much value in one, hammering out work, and then two, preparation. Sundays for me are like big prep days. I do all my meal prep for the week. I do all my shopping. I typically and only on Sundays, right? I'll set like my goals for the upcoming week. I'll set my objectives so that I can enter the week with standards. If you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And
take exit 348 toward Lincoln Drive and Kelly Drive.
Oh shit, I gotta get off here. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And because of that, you need to enter your week with standards. And I think that if there's one thing that you would implement from this video, it would be taking a piece of Sundays to plan for your upcoming week, because 99% of people don't do that. And just coming into your week with a plan, with attention on at least some objectives that you want to complete, it will set you apart from the competition so much. Because you'll enter your week. Most people enter Monday
in a quarter
mornings.
mile, keep left toward Lincoln Drive and Ridge Avenue South.
I'm never doing this again. Most people enter their week with no idea what they want to get done. And if this is one thing that you could implement to kind of outbeat your competition in whatever it is, then just start with one step. Just start planning your weeks better. So I hope that this was helpful, and remember,
keep left toward Lincoln Drive and Ridge Avenue South, then keep right on Lincoln Drive.
All right, I gotta go. These directions are confusing, but just
keep right on Lincoln Drive.
Work while people aren't working. Do it.